setting up to do a quick promo video for the OIA annual convention, which is actually in 3 weeks. And I really only have one more day to get this video to them, since next week I'm going to be in Vegas at InsurTech Connect. Hope to see many of you there. While I'm setting up for this shot, I am going to talk to you a little bit about LinkedIn marketing and why now is the time to come back and try LinkedIn all over again. So why are we talking about LinkedIn today? A social platform that most people have kind of let fall to the side. They use it as their Rolodex, but don't really see it in its true social sense. And the answer is LinkedIn is rapidly becoming Google Plus in the good old days of Google Plus, when it was just a no-holds-barred Wild West communication, engagement, connection engine. For a long period of time, Google Plus was by far my favorite social network, strictly because of the deep relationships that I was building. And I believe that LinkedIn has taken a page out of Google Plus's book, taken the best features that made Google Plus's newsfeed powerful, and implemented them directly into their own system. And what you're seeing is crazy engagement, posts getting 50 to 100 comments. I'm averaging 7 to 10 new connections in the industries that I want to connect with people every single day. Posts getting 6,000, 10,000, in one case 30,000 plus views on it. Just one single post in a LinkedIn. And I'm going to teach you everything that I'm doing. And if you put some of these things into practice, I think you can start to build your connection, your engagement on LinkedIn, and start to pull out the prospects and the leads that you want to do business with from the LinkedIn network, because they're all there. Let's get into the easy stuff first. So 3 quick tips, things that you should be doing without a doubt. This is the really easy things. First, fill out your profile, guys. I mean, this is like the most commonly shared LinkedIn advice. I did a little research last night on LinkedIn marketing. Literally every single post, the very first thing is fill your profile out all the way. But there are reasons for this. One, it's essentially your resume. I don't ask for resumes anymore when I'm hiring people. I just look at their LinkedIn. And this goes the same for the meetings that I'm making at InsurTech Connect, right? Like if I see somebody who looks interesting, I go and check out their LinkedIn. I see what they're all about, what their history is. Are there places where we have common connections? Are there places where our lives may have intercrossed, that we have something mutual in common to talk about? LinkedIn is a powerful place to build a deeper connection with people when they go to do research on you. Also, your profile shows up in search. Guys, when someone Googles your name because they want to do business with you, your LinkedIn profile is most likely on page 1. If it's not, you're doing something incredibly wrong on LinkedIn. That means you haven't done any work. But really, it shows up first. People click on it. They're most likely going to check out your LinkedIn before they check out your website. Fill out your profile. Have it up to date. This is the easy stuff, guys. Got to do it. 2 of the easy stuff. Connect with your customers. When you do business with someone, just reach out to them on LinkedIn and say, hey, it was great to do business with you. Thanks for choosing our agency. Thanks for working with us. If you're a carrier, hey, new agency, thanks for working with us. We really appreciate it. Let's connect on LinkedIn so we can stay in touch. Easy stuff. Connect with the people you know. Connect, connect, connect. 3 of the easy stuff, and this is like the lost benefit of a LinkedIn profile: recommendations. Guys, if you work with somebody and they enjoy doing business with you, ask for a recommendation. It shows up really nice on the profile. It's a testimonial. Everyone loves testimonials. We're talking about reviews on Google, reviews on Yelp, reviews on Facebook. LinkedIn recommendations are personal reviews, not reviews of your agency, but personal reviews of you and your work. Never forget about recommendations. So many people have stopped asking for recommendations. If you do business with somebody, get a recommendation on LinkedIn from them. It's incredibly powerful. But this is the easy stuff. This is the baseline stuff. This is the stuff that you should be doing regardless. This is the barrier to entry to doing LinkedIn even this well, are these 3 items. Let's get into the advanced stuff. So the very first advanced LinkedIn tactic that I want to share for you is actually how I got those really large view numbers on the posts that I showed you before. And that is long form social shares into LinkedIn. So what does that mean? The actual social sharing feature, not the publisher platform. You can have up to 1,200 characters in one of those sharing posts. I do text only, and if I have a link, I put it in the comments. And this is a right now tactic tactic. You're kind of rigging the algorithm. And if you use this, I'm telling you, you will see much larger reach. By putting the comment or the link in the first comment, you then are kind of bypassing what I think LinkedIn is using as an algorithm feature, which is to anything that's link shared, they're reducing. But if you're just sharing what they consider a thought or something like that, so a text only, long form, social share in LinkedIn, incredible views. And then if you want to drive people somewhere, if you have a call to action, put it in the comments. And I'm seeing 30, 40, 50 comments in some of these posts, and it's really driving a lot of engagement, a lot of new connections. I'm building a lot of relationships, and also getting a lot of direct messages going inside of LinkedIn. This is my #1 advanced tactic. I put it in the beginning for a reason, and this is the one that you need to start using right now. Advanced LinkedIn marketing tactic #2, comment, comment, comment. Be engaged in the community on LinkedIn. This is super simple. If you're adding value through comments, people are gonna comment back to you, you're gonna start to have a conversation, and they're gonna go, oh, this guy, this woman, they're super smart. I'd love to have them as a connection here on LinkedIn. Connect. And now when you share some of your own material, they're gonna see it because you're connected to them. Comment, 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 be part of the community. This goes along with the whole give without expectation of reciprocation. This is, yes, a tactic, but really your comments have to add value. They have to have a purpose. And if they do, I promise you, you're gonna get lots of connections back, you're gonna get engagement back, and you're ultimately gonna start to build out a really robust and really valuable LinkedIn community. All right, advanced LinkedIn tactic #3, influencer outreach. So what does that mean? If you have an article that you've written, or you're running some sort of program or event or something like that that you want to drive people to, use the LinkedIn kind of email system, InMail, to message influencers. So people in your community who may have large sets of connections. They don't have to have a ton, they just have to have the right connections, and send them a message and say, hey, I'm doing this thing, or I wrote this article, and if you're interested, if you think it's valuable to your community, I'd love for you to share it. You gotta be genuine. You can't do this all the time, but reaching out to influencers and helping them add value to their community through something you've created can be a great way to spread your message deeper into the community. And something LinkedIn influencers love is being able to be on top of new stories, be on top of great content. So your content has to have value. It has to be, kind of really hit home on something that's valuable to them. But if it does, some of them will share it, and you're gonna get a lot more reach. And it's a wonderful way to get more attention and engagement on LinkedIn. Advanced LinkedIn tactic #4 is native video. Just like Facebook and Twitter, you can now upload video directly to LinkedIn. Why would you do that versus just sharing a YouTube link? And the answer is, sometimes people don't want to leave the platform they're on and go to another platform, in this case going from LinkedIn to YouTube. And truthfully, if it's all about getting people in front of the message, all that truly matters is that they view it. So if they view it on LinkedIn or they view it on YouTube, shouldn't necessarily be a big deal as long as they take in that entire message and get the value from it. So today, I think LinkedIn video is an incredible opportunity. Not a lot of people are doing it. Particularly, not a lot of people are doing it really well. So I think you can jump on this and start to accelerate your brand and stand out. Now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, this may be just a run-of-the-mill tactic, but right now on LinkedIn, it's incredibly powerful and it's a way to stand out. And I don't see it going away anytime soon. Facebook has had native video for a while, and it certainly is still rocking and rolling. So I would look into taking your videos that you normally would just publish to YouTube and also natively uploading them to LinkedIn. Something that I've done a couple times and had a ton of success with, and this is advanced tactic #5, is share your LinkedIn posts off of LinkedIn. Like actually share LinkedIn posts on Twitter. Again, I'm not talking about the publisher platform. I'm talking about the social shares. You can click on the date of that post. That will give you a specific link to that post only, and then you can share it on LinkedIn, you can share it into Facebook, and in the case of what I've done a couple times on posts that have gotten incredible amounts of engagement and tons of content where I thought the Agency Nation newsletter could really add to it or would find the conversation valuable, I've actually done newsletters and driven people to a LinkedIn post and had a lot of engagement and really taken those posts to a whole nother level. So you can now share LinkedIn posts by clicking the date and then getting the unique link. You can share them in any social platform, just like you would a blog post or a video on YouTube or something like that. And for the right posts, I wouldn't do this for all of them because then it just kind of devalues what you're doing. But for posts that really, really go bananas, you can take those to a whole nother level by starting to share them out through your other mediums. LinkedIn advanced strategy number 6 is finally the publisher platform. Guys, this is a wonderful way to create long-form content that clearly defines you as a thought leader, as an expert in what you're trying to do. So while we've talked so far about posts, the social sharing feature inside of LinkedIn, I am now talking about the publisher platform. This is where you can actually blog on LinkedIn. Now, one of the big time values of these is that these posts are then cataloged in your LinkedIn profile. So when someone goes to check you out, they can actually read some of the posts you've written and get a deeper feel for who you are, what you believe, how you speak. Now, a couple things here, guys. Just like on a blog, the publisher platform formatting matters. Do not create big, huge, enormous blocks of text without spacing. Use images, add videos, add graphics, do the quotes, use bold, use italics, make them pretty to read so that people actually want to read them. There's nothing worse than seeing a great title and what looks like a wonderful piece of content shoved into big, huge, 9 consecutive line blocks of text that just hurt my brain. So don't do that. But do use the publisher platform, share it out everywhere, not just on LinkedIn, and don't just use it to repurpose blog content. Think about creating content specifically for LinkedIn that specifically speaks to your niche and lives in that space. That will help you drive more engagement to that particular post. That'll help you create more engagement with your profile in general and build your connections on LinkedIn. See you there. And that's a wrap. For resumes anymore. When I hire people, I just check out their LinkedIn. I don't ask for resumes anymore when I'm hiring people. I just looked at their, mother